saying I am is an agreement with yourself, right? It's an agreement with yourself. You are agreeing that the word that you choose to say after I am is the reality.
Right.
It is the state. It is going to be perpetual if you so choose. So the power lies in that. I am so happy.
What's going on, family? Kevin and Jesse here with you guys, the Elitestateofmind podcast. Jesse, how you doing today, man?
I'm good, man. How you feeling?
I'm doing wonderful. I am doing amazing. Family, make sure you guys like, follow, and subscribe to our YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram page. Make sure you hit that little bell on YouTube so you get notified every Wednesday at 4 as me and Jesse help you guys listen, learn, and grow. What we're going to talk to you guys about today, family, is the power of I am.
Yeah.
So I've been reading The Power of Awareness lately, a book by, I believe the gentleman's name is Neville Goddard. In there, in the first part of the book, he talks about just the two words I am, that they are resolute, that they are concrete, that they bring a definiteness. When you think of just the words, the statement I am, where does that take you?
Man, I think about the creator and creative power of I am.
And that's what he was getting into, was that is the creator. And all the time when he talks about his self, it's never I will be, I may become, I'm going to do.
Okay.
It is I am.
Yeah.
All of the times he references his self, it is I am.
Okay.
I am the Alpha and Omega. Not I could be.
Possibly.
Yeah. I'm thinking about being the root and the offspring. But it is I am. Yeah. And he tries to drive this home point to the reader, or this point home to the reader, in the fact that you are I am. And you have to understand, like you said, the creative power that we possess, being I am. What is that? How do we tap into that creative power?
Belief, number one. Again, it's coming full circle of understanding knowledge of ourselves, knowledge of our creator. So if you understand the link that is there, then you'll believe that you too, you possess that same. It's not that you have the complete power, but you have the same.
Right. You have the ability to be concrete and resolute about yourself.
Yes.
And family, the thing that I want to encourage you with is, whatever you say about you, you will be.
Yes.
Right? If you say that I am well, that I am, healthy, that I am, prosperous, that I am in a good mood.
Yes.
Those are the things, that's the frame of mind you'll be in, because it's going to resonate in the consciousness that is you. But there's the other side of that.
Yes.
Where if somebody says, "Oh, how are you doing?" Well, and then you begin to go into the rigmarole of, how life has you down. I'm not saying those things aren't true.
Yeah.
But if you stay there, if you continue to speak that, then you will dwell and you will live in that place, in that abyss. As we've talked about, being the prisoner of your pain. Yeah. And that's just where you reside. What is the importance, especially now, you being 40, you've been here for a while, and you've been in the low places, been in the high places. But what has been the difference in just the self-talk that you've had with yourself?
Like you're saying, it's understanding that, I am is resolute and concrete, right? It's going to resound inside of you when you say I am, versus just, oh, maybe, I think so. And, when you agree, saying I am is an agreement with yourself, right? It's an agreement with yourself. You are agreeing that the word that you choose to say after I am is the reality. Right. It is the state. It is going to be perpetual if you so choose. So the power lies in that. I am so happy and grateful. I'm gonna stop that one right there. But I'm so happy and grateful, and that in and of itself is gonna resonate with you, right? Got to chill, because it's speaking to the positive ability of everything that's in you, versus you accepting the negative energy when somebody comes along. It's been a rough one, isn't it?
Not for me.
Hasn't it? And you go, yeah, maybe you're right. Versus saying, wait a minute, no. I am so happy and grateful.
Right. and that's the big thing, like you said, it's the power you have in being able to agree with yourself and then to call the universe into agreement with you.
With you. That's huge.
Not giving it a choice to dictate what's going to happen.
It's actually waiting on us to do that. It's actually waiting on us. Like you say all the time, if no is the root of nothing, then what is going to be the opposite of that? What's going to be that state? What's going to be that language? What's going to be the opposite of that?
That's right. I mean, if you will come into that agreement and become a yes person, if you will command the universe and give it no other choice than to make you experience good things, that even in the bad times you experience goodness. I believe the Apostle Paul said that all things work together for the good of those. You can go read that in Romans for yourself. And then maybe you can live it out and see if I'm lying or not.
Right.
But if it's in there, he said that all things work together. But it is because you have to believe that you are called according to his purpose.
Loved by God, loved by your creator. Right? The majority of people don't believe that they are loved.
Right. And that's a sad place to be.
It is.
To believe that, one, you are not worthy of. Because, I understand, that you have, traumas and triggers and things that have happened in life. But you cannot stay there.
Right.
And the first part of the journey of getting out of that is to just believe in yourself and tell yourself that I am okay.
That's right.
That I am well. That I am happy. I am joyful.
I am whole.
Man.
Yeah.
And not just say, oh, I'm a piece. Okay, well, you're going to be a piece then. You're going to be a piece of a lot of stuff. Right. And that's not where you want to be. And nor is that where you were made to reside.
Not at all.
Right? If the I am, if that comes from our Creator, we know where He resides. We know where He is, that He sits high and looks low. And if we're made joint heirs, right, and we walk in that, then there's a reason you feel funny when life isn't going well. And I'm not talking about you're having to do some hard work to achieve a goal. I'm talking about you have chose to wallow in the pig pen and stay there for a while. Why won't we come into the agreement with ourselves and say what we are?
I think many times it's because we buy into the lie and the hype of the half true that if you come from single parent home or if you grew up in the hood, so your chances of actually doing and being and becoming really, like, who really does that?
Right. The statistics.
Right. Right. We're looking at the stats and the stats aren't in your favor. So, what's the point? Like, why even try? Like, these people, you tried and, some of the homies tried and it didn't work. So because it didn't work for them, I might as well just not even try.
To me, the problem is, one, okay, the statistics might say one thing, but let's say the homies tried and it didn't work. It's probably because they didn't believe that they were.
Right.
It's probably because they didn't believe, that they were deserving of whatever the goal they were set out to achieve. And like you said, it is a belief.
Right.
So whatever it is that I say I am, I'm going to believe it. And family, the thing about believing positively about yourself, the world's going to make it hard on you.
Right.
It's easy to believe negatively about yourself. So often I want to, you remember back in 1999 when you was doing X, Y, Z. I'm always wanting to cast this vision on you so you never break away.
Yes,
as in one of our favorite books, Outwitting the Devil, when he talks about the drifter, he says the drifter is faithful and he'll make it hard on you. The drifter doesn't want you to come into the realization that I am.
Right.
Or the connectivity you have to your Creator.
That's right.
And the ability you have to walk in what He's created for you.
Definitely the drifter wants to disrupt not only the knowledge, but the rhythm of that knowledge. That's going to really connect you to break free.
Yes.
Right? They're going to do all they can to pull you back into the world we're in the cycle of nothingness, of doing nothing.
Right.
Right? Because that's what's comfortable.
Ooh.
Right? We used to just, well, you know, it really can't get any better. And I've been this way 20 plus years. So I might as well, even though I know internally I have a vision for myself. I have goals for myself, but you know, it's just better that I just stay in this circle of nothingness.
Don't stay in the circle of nothing, family. Because you know what's there? Nothing.
Nothing.
There is nothing there. Nothing at all.
Yeah.
There is no peace. There is no joy. There's no happiness, no wealth. There's no friendship. There is no love.
Yeah.
There is just nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Nothing of any value.
Man, no value placed in that dark abyss.
Right.
But once you come into the I am, once you believe.
Come into the knowledge.
Man.
Yeah.
Now the only question is, what are you going to do with it?
That's a big question. That's a big question. And I think that leads a lot of people into fear. They might go and say, yeah, I believe, but now I have to do something? Oh, man, it's a little harder than what I thought. Not really.
No.
Because the reality is whatever it is you want to do, you can do it. You have a green light. You have the okay to go accomplish these dreams, goals, aspirations.
Very, very true. And what you have to remember, family, is that once you believe that I am, the universe is going to say, oh, are you? Mm-hmm. Well, here is this. Yes. Let me remove this barrier. Mm-hmm. Here's this person who also believes that they are. Mm-hmm. Here is this resource. Yeah. Here is this, whatever it is, as you say, these things become available to you because it's waiting on you. Mm-hmm. Again, as our aunties, the overseers tell us all the time.
Shout out to the overseers.
Walk in it. All you have to do is walk in it.
Right.
And have an unwavering belief.
You believe.
That you are, and then
you gotta believe. Come
into agreement with people that believe that you are.
Yes.
And anybody who does not, if you say, "Hey, man, I am a lawyer," well, you don't know the law. Get them out your life.
Right. Cut them.
If you want to say, "Hey, man, I am an astronaut," well, you get scared of flying. Get them out your life.
Pretty much.
Whatever it is that you believe that you are, if somebody again is speaking contrary to that, as Jesse said, cut them.
You gotta cut them.
Because they are still in the pit of nothing. Mm-hmm. Just, you remember that what was that commercial? Was it the Bud Light commercial where they threw people into the pit of misery?
Yeah.
That's where those people live.
Dilly, you gotta go. You gotta go.
Man, those people live in the pit, of misery.
That's good.
They ain't got no Bud Light. They ain't got no friends. And they are nothing.
Dismissed from the party. Man,
kicked out.
You just,
that's a rough place to be.
Yeah, it is.
But the people that believe that they have a certain aura about them. They have a certain vibration.
Oh yeah.
When you came to the realization, you said, "No, I am." Mm-hmm. Contrary to anything that I did.
Yes.
Contrary to whatever I used to be.
Yep.
This day, I am. What changed with just how people begin to perceive you?
Well, they were trying to figure out why I still wasn't bound by the spell of their language. Mm-hmm. They were trying to figure out exactly I used to be able to say this to you and it would keep you down for a while.
Right.
I used to be able to say, well, you feel this way. And you'd immediately just take that in and you're right, I do feel down and I do feel like I'm defeated and all of this. You know what I mean? And so when I understood that I am, and that I am is with me, no matter where I go. Like we say all the time, David said, if I make my bed in hell, he's there with me. So no matter what I do, no matter what I don't do, he is right there with me. And when that became my reality, right, it was able to set free. Like, I'm not going to allow you. You might have known me back in 99. That's cool.
Sure.
Yeah, I was still flying in. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And you saw me make some mistakes trying to transition from, a young man, making my way to a grown man.
Right.
And that's cool. You might remember. And people, that's what they do, right? People are going to remember, you're wrong more than all the things you've done right.
Fair.
Okay?
That's true.
Hey, that's fine. That's you and your humanness. You haven't grown to that point. Great. Awesome. But just understand, because I understand now who I am and to whom I belong, I'm no longer bound to that. Right? We read the other day that, because I believe, I'm a new creature. And that's every single day that I wake up. Because that's my choice.
Right.
Like, I choose to walk in a newness of life, in a new mind. Right? And that's my freedom comes because while you might still be bound for what I did back in 2002.
Right.
20 years ago. Right? You still thinking about that. my mind's off of that because I've been working on the development of myself, of the character, trying to obtain, the character of my creator.
Right.
So I'm in the pursuit of this righteousness, right? And I know I won't see it until I see his face, but the idea is I'm striving for that. And since my focus is there, I really don't care about your opinion. I'm going to just be real honest. At 40 years old, you have an opinion? I'm going to be real frank. I don't give a damn.
Right.
You can keep your opinion.
Sure.
You and your opinion can sit up there and drink all the pina coladas and eat all the pretzels you want to have and just have a jovial time. Right. I don't care.
And the thing with I am, it's also a shield.
Yeah.
And it's going to shield you from the unwanted opinions and the irrelevant data.
Yep.
Because after a while, people are going to be like, oh, I can't cast those. I can't project my feelings on you anymore.
Nope.
I can't tell you how to feel anymore.
Nope.
Because you've come to the realization, you've come to the knowledge, and now you believe, and you have something to hold on to.
That's right.
See, family, here's the thing. There are as the songwriter used to sing, your soul's been anchored.
I'm anchored.
Right? There are so many people that will prey on people in the newness of their faith, or even just in the newness of life, that don't have anything to be anchored to. Especially whether it's children or teenagers and young adults, because they're still trying to figure out who they are. Right. And so, once they are doing that, it is great for them because they can tell them what to do and tell them how to feel, and they feel like they have some authority.
Right.
But as soon as they come into I am, well, now you'll watch that person try to get mad at you, call you disrespectful, want to fight with you.
Yeah.
And it's solely because they can't run you.
Right. They don't own your actions anymore.
Jesse, before we get out of here, what is the first step to the realization of I am?
Well, number one, you have to know that you are built, designed, and made for more than where you are. And if you have a desire to be better, then you know that you need to align yourself with the Creator. So if He says I am, and He is in you, and He's with you, you too are I am.
Right.
So you just have to believe that.
You certainly have to. And family, one of the big things that we've come into, over these past 9 months is the things that you speak to yourself, your affirmations. Let them start with I am and let them be positive. Your voice is the one you hear more than any other voice in the day.
That's right.
Because when there's nobody else around, you're talking to yourself. When you're talking to somebody else, you're talking to you. So remember, whatever you say that you are, that is what you will be. Yep. Family, we sure appreciate you guys tuning in with us today. Make sure you like, follow, and subscribe to our Apple Podcast and Spotify. We hope you guys were able to listen, learn, and grow. We'll see y'all later.